Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we? How are you? I should ask.
Fabulous ballad.
I love it. Yeah. Oops, I need to do this first before I do that. So just getting up and running. You still haven't worked on your Facebook stuff. We got to get you done with that.
I keep telling you, I need a handler.
No, I'm sitting right beside you.
I need a good handler.
Are you putting me down?
I would never do that.
Not whether you sit there. No. Okay, got it. Hi, Zane. How you doing?
I don't remember where I heard that term. It was in a
What?
movie or show or something, a handler.
Yes, that's what you need. I
That's
know.
what I need.
That's kind of you already called me your what's it? Yeah, but your Fraser Roz. Okay. And I don't know if you know Zane what Fraser and Roz is referring to.
Good morning.
Morning, Fraser.
We are talking amongst ourselves here. How are you today?
How was the week?
Did you work with Zane this week?
Not that I remember. No. I was we were reading New People
Tuesday night?
Tuesday and Wednesday. We were reading New People. Some older people, but who haven't been around, who haven't been
People
around.
seem to ebb and flow.
Yeah.
And stuff. Like church, some days they go to church, some days they don't.
Yeah.
Can you hear us okay, Zane?
Oops, probably not. I haven't got everything set up. I do. No, I just need to stay focused, is what my guys are saying. Just stay focused. You know better than that. No, not yet. Not yet. Hold on. Not yet. Give me a second. It's not. Give me one more. Hold on. Yeah, we'll have him on. Hey, testing.
Zane, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear us? You are our crash dummy today.
Oh. Scott, your voice is a bit slow. I mean, can't hear
Any
you properly.
better now?
Better now, better now. Okay, it's on up. I did clicked on everything. Give him a second to reply.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
it's
good.
totally
Yay.
fine now.
Okay, so how's your week? You're our first guinea
He
pig.
said, I'm good, doing good this week. Went good. Doing good. This week went good.
It's
It's totally fine.
Scooter Pam.
Howdy, Scooter Pam. How are you doing? I'm getting ready to head that direction, Miss Pam. 1 week from today. I'm so excited. I'm going to be going south of you, but I hope to make it north of that. I just don't know how far north I'm going to.
Excuse our cat here. She's asking where. Texas. She's going to Texas.
I'm going to Texas. Brownsville, Texas. Dropping my husband off. Saying bye-bye. I want to go to Corpus after that. Yeah.
Corpus Christi?
Yeah. I figure that's close enough that I could get that far. But I'm leaving it up to universe. Whatever he tells me, whatever they tell me to do, I'm going. I'm going to do it.
Zane, how can we interface with you in your world today? Got any questions going on? Curiosity sakes. And or Pam, you can do that too.
And they're both on YouTube. We don't have any Facebook people coming in yet this morning. I'll work on my phone. Get some people coming in. Boy, I feel like I'm talking Texas.
I was gonna say, getting ready for
I am. I'm getting
your
ready for
Texas accent ready.
Yeah, and when I was talking about Rachel, she said that my grandmother had an accent. It's either Missouri or Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
No, she didn't say.
Oh, you never knew her?
She's from Australia. I don't know if she would know the nuances of the two.
But did your grandmother have an accent?
Yeah.
Which one was it? What?
Well, at the end, it was Texas.
Oh, okay, so she
We were
went
in
there.
Texas at the end. Yeah, in Dallas. Oh, did she end up in Dallas? No, she ended up in San Antonio. That's right. No, Austin. Correction. Sorry, Grandma. Anyway, so I sort of have a Texas accent. I bet you do. I bet you do. Just like, huh?
Could you put your question up here uh, quickly with us? Well,
Had mailed. If you emailed him,
we didn't get it.
yeah,
Well,
he doesn't look at his email as often as we would like him to, but he emailed you about past life. He wanted you to help him with
he was past life person.
he was a past, yeah, he wants you
Okay,
to do past life. You can't really do it
here,
now because
no.
it takes a little
Past life online is tough because past life is an experience for you, which is internal in your persona. I'm just an advocate that's steering you. Past lives, at least for me, work much better one to one in the same room kind of thing because I need to know where to steer you. Um, let me get, I'll get back to your email and connect with you so maybe we can work out something. I've never done a past life uh, reference Zoom.
but it can be done. He just needs to practice it. So you would be very good for him to practice on.
Well, that's an
Just
idea.
not today. Well, yeah. And he's better on our weekends because it's easier for him to have time
Not
alone,
deal
right?
with the word, yeah.
Yeah, not have
But
to deal with other
for
things.
what this is worth, Zane, I have I'm seeing a lot of swords, big sword. I don't know what that means. I don't know where that's going, but that's just what's coming to me as my cat is jumping around on my desk. But other than that, I'm happy to try anything once. You're nuking your butt here.
Cat's moving around, so he has to move things around as well. Question was just out of curiosity. Okay,
What's your question?
besides past lives, what's your question? And he says he's seeing swords, so he knows you. Hello, Sharon. No, he knows you were a. Are you getting that he was a soldier, or what are you getting on that? Sorry, I don't know.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. What was you
Okay,
asking me?
I was asking you. Are you getting that he was a soldier?
I no, I just it was a big sword. Have you got a? Do you collect swords? I saw a flash of a sword real quick.
I think it was a past life that he received the sword from, but I could be wrong. We're kind of quiet this morning. I guess I'm fine. What?
Oh, that's good.
I'm glad you're fine, but hmm. Do you collect swords? That was the question.
It was just funny that I got a flash of a sword, like he was pulling a sword out of a sheath, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay, it's too quiet. Come on, people. Tell us what we're. Our inquiries, please answer. The sooner you do, the sooner we can get going. I do have one at my home. Oh,
Like a real one, but is there some sentimental value to you about this sword?
like a real one.
There's some attachment to it. Was it somebody in your families, or was it there's some energy about this sword? Just interesting that that's coming up.
I'm getting reincarnated back into same bloodline.
Past lives are funny because stuff that even have come up for me in past life regressions is out of the blue. Sometimes you get a process and go, wait a minute.
No attachments
Okay.
was a sword. Okay.
What's that sword and a stone where the kid pulls?
Yeah.
They have that at Disneyland. My son got called out of the crowd. He got to pull his sword out of the stone. But,
Oh, good. What did he get for?
oh, this
For
was years ago. I don't know.
no, but
Probably got it
they
was
usually get a reward for
probably
that.
got
So.
something, but it was just funny that my son got picked out of. No attachments with a sword.
Yeah. Hmm.
They had a sword on Antique Roadshow last night. Maybe that was what I was thinking of. Gizzy, this is not working.
Now I'm trying to
Pam,
find yours.
here's your opportunity.
What?
Well, there's just Pam and Zane on here now. Nobody.
Oh, there's
You got some
5
others?
people here, and Sharon Null's here.
Okay.
Did you see Sharon? Sharon should be up on your thingy. Where's Sharon? Sharon, where are you? There. Hello. About fifth one down.
There is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Okay, Gizzy. Enough.
I get. Yeah, he's writing things down and checking his phone. And so. Oh, Pam's curling her hair right now. She's a little busy. About to leave town. Oh, where are you going? Where's your trip this weekend? Why am I feeling Florida? Anyway. But leaving Sugarland is not that. I mean, you could be going to Houston. That's still leaving town, isn't it? It's just it's a it's a huge area that you're in. That's what I meant. Sharon, do you have any questions? Sharon, just to see it, parents. Okay, good. I hope they're doing well when you get there. College Station. I'm sorry. Yes, that area is huge and lots of towns. Oh, cool. Yeah. Are we okay? I'm gonna somebody seems a little busy or distracted this today. So I'm going to hit the birthday stuff. And Sharon, please post any question you have. And that might.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Sharon, okay, you're up.
If they're 2 hours away, Pam, what is Houston to you? Are they in the same direction? I have no questions. Sorry if I wasted you.
No,
You
no, no, no,
never
not
waste
at
the
all.
time. We're just trying to keep things lively here, so that's why we're doing this. If you don't have a question, I mean, he got that you had a sword in the house, so he picked up on some
I'm
things.
glad you popped in, so that'll jog me to get back to you on the email.
Yes,
No, no,
yeah, and I appreciate that you did that.
don't feel guilty about connecting with us.
And besides, I don't want to nag him all the time to get in touch with people. Even though he says he needs a handler, he doesn't listen to them. I'm just saying.
Try so hard.
You get distracted so easy.
Ah,
So. And it's not
too many
your
balls
fault.
in the air.
Yes. We're all juggling. Anyway, Southwest Houston was it? Yes. Okay.
Sugarland. Really? There's a place called
Did
Sugarland?
you see the movie?
I was going to say, for some reason, it took me to Elvis. Is that something Elvis would have been connected with? Sugarland?
It's not that I know.
There are really places named like that?
Yeah. There was a movie. Oh, your parents are not. Okay. Anything I'm getting for Zane that he needs to
So pick one of the things you got going on.
know. Okay.
It's funny when Sharon popped on here again. I'm seeing this meandering road through the fields.
Hmm. Well, at least it's a field, not a forest, so she can
You have a
see a little bit more.
squirrel just popping in here.
Squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. Bye bye, bye bye. One more click and you're gone.
Who comes up with this stuff?
What?
All the stuff that they put in these, what do they call them? Is it bait? Hello, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
What's going on in your world today?
Okay, but we're tapping into Sharon. She has a lot going on this next month. Will
Oh,
it
I
work
didn't know if
out?
she was ignoring us or whether she
No,
just, she was sort of fading away.
no, we were supposed to tap into that.
Oh. Sharon, no. Sharon, no. I hear, this is weird. You remember that movie, Trouble in River City?
Yeah.
Remember that old, he was a con man,
Do you remember the name of it?
Music Man.
Yes, very good.
My grandmother took me to a surround in the day to see it. Oh, we got trouble right here in River City. Capital T that rhymes with or P that stands for pool. Something about you're making excuses.
And this is for Sharon. Debbie will get you and as soon as we're done with Sharon.
Okay, she's sure. What I'm getting is there's something you're reluctant to take action on, and the next thing I'm hearing is the trouble and or slash danger isn't as bad as you are making it out to be in your perception of the upcoming event, whatever that is. They're saying relax, take a back seat. Oh, you're trying to drive a bus that doesn't have a steering wheel. Don't ask me what that means. But uh, this sounds trite, the old chill pill thing. They're showing me taking a deep breath and just sitting in the back seat instead of trying to control something. Oh, control issues. They're saying half of what you're dealing with will take care of itself if you just ignore it. Ever heard that? If you wait 30 days, half of your problems
Go away.
are solved by the end of the month.
I'm hearing surrender though, and we won't get into
Yeah,
what I showed you earlier, but I think that she's got she's focusing on things that are not the priority
right.
because she's distracting herself from the priorities, which are not as bad as what she thinks they are.
So got a convoluted thing.
So yeah, and believe me, I used to do this all the time. The person I am now doesn't do it because procrastination. These are the words that are coming out. Procrastination is a deadly sin. If you procrastinate so much, maybe the 30 days, things might fall off, but that doesn't mean the good things also will be there. It just means that half of the mess fell away because you chose no action. And there was something that came up yesterday that now I can't even remember my quote. If you do nothing, you get nothing, and you be nothing. You are nothing, basically. So you've got to take the action. Yes, you can surrender to your highest power. You can surrender everything. But if you don't take action when they say, go left, go right, if you're not following their directions, you're not going to get what is coming. Everything coming to you for your highest and greatest good will stay back until you're ready.
So what I'm hearing is she's meandering along a trail with no destination. And the best story that I can remember is somebody was talking about this guy was having to do his income tax. And he would spend hours just preparing to do the income tax because he didn't want to do the income tax, the distraction over here of making up, not like you just said. He didn't want to deal with the final process. So he was making excuses over here to distract himself.
But she has two people having operations being pulled both ways. Are they having operations on the same day? That's my first question.
With her in the middle. They're saying, I'm hearing it'll be okay.
I'm hearing both of them will be fine. But what we say is fine doesn't mean it's fine. You feel it'll be fine. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Spirit is telling us, or divine, whoever you want to think. Okay, we're going to go with Gabriel. Gabriel says that everything will be the way it is meant to be, in the way that has been contracted to be. So everything is going, no, but in the same month, which is fine. Who's first?
She's in the middle of these two, but
Yeah.
she's wringing her hands.
Right, but who's the first one? That's where you concentrate. Doesn't mean you forget the second one. You concentrate on the first one first. Okay. But you have to take care of you, because you won't be able to help either one of them until you've got you taken care of. And I can't stress this enough. And the warmth is coming up, and it's like you. And that is from the high heart chakra, which means the divine unconditional love is telling you that you need to embrace yourself. So is your sister first and then your dad second, as far as the operations? I'm not saying any other thing, but but the operations. I know, I love it.
Well, what I'm getting is they're saying be as much support as she can, but don't get consumed. They don't want her consumed in the.
Yes.
They want her to be the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
For the other two, but I'm okay.
I hope no one is smoking. If you are, please put it out, because it's getting worse.
Got your cellmate.
Yeah. But this is smoking. Somebody's smoking.
Pam was adding here, I read that you should start your day with the arrest task.
I think she meant the hardest task.
Hardest task you have, then the rest, yeah. It's like eating the food you don't like first.
Yeah, remind me to tell you something about that later, about that. Anyway. Okay.
Hardest, yeah.
Sorry.
She's
Anybody who's
clearing her
out there,
lungs.
yeah, anybody who's out there smoking, really,
We blocked that channel, blocked the smoke channel.
yeah, please put out the cigarette and walk away from it. And if you can, wash your hands. That helps a lot. I'm an empath, and so I can feel it when somebody's doing this. And cat,
Hard to curl and tight at the same time.
dictation, Pam, dictation.
I didn't think people still curl their hair anymore.
Hey, she's around our age.
Yeah.
Well, closer to mine, I think, than yours.
Remember when I was a kid, the old movies, these women were sitting under these, they had all these electric irons and the wires and stuff. In the beauty salon days and the hair. I remember as a kid going with my mother to sit and wait while she got her hair done, and all the women lined up under the hair dryer. Crazies, man, crazy.
Well, I don't think they're admitting it if they are smoking, Debbie. I'm just saying. And Cat's Unity, you better not be here, girl, smoking. I'm just saying. And I do want to come see you in Corpus Christi, so please.
So if we're back to Sharon.
You were still Sharon. Okay, so her sister has the first one. I am making excuses driving long journeys. Okay. Yes.
That explains the trail I'm seeing.
Yeah, wandering. Yep. Okay. I hope you're not smoking, Sharon, because you don't need to have that around people in the hospital. Just saying.
You're saying if you would just pull in your energy and tend to yourself, your sister and your dad are on their own journeys in a sense. This isn't something that you need to consume yourself with. Not that they are saying to ignore them and not be compassionate, but whatever has happened in these people's lives to bring this surgery isn't anything that you've consumed about. And So the point of the story is here: go on about your life, tend to what you can, and if they need some help, hand it to them. But you got to do your stuff. They're not your reason for not getting your work done. They should not be your reason.
Yeah. Be there for them, but you have to be there for yourself first before you can be there for
I go back to every time that the teacher on the playground, cancer's not fun, and I get that. On that note, and this is completely off topic, I am still big on this mushroom turkey tail that I saw this guy talking about. Of course, you don't want to tell an oncologist about that, but his mother having all these breast tumors, and then they put her on turkey tail mushroom, 4 capsules in the morning, 4 capsules at night, and he said it's gone. I don't know what the time frame was.
Yep.
Yeah, cancer's not fun. Seems to be a lot of it out there.
Yep. Yeah. And Sharon,
Hi, Elizabeth.
I know you can't do this for them in the hospital, but if you get some peroxide, well, actually, you can wipe this on their bodies, especially around the cancer. That's what they're saying. Peroxide.
Really?
Peroxide helps relieve cancer. Maybe not to that extent, but if you have cancer in your body and you put your feet in a bucket of peroxide for 15 minutes a day.
That's a lot of peroxide.
No, just cover your feet.
I was thinking little bottles.
Oh, the bottles like this probably do
Oh, okay.
2, maybe 3, I would think. Maybe. It just depends on you. But I'd rather spend $3 a
Yeah.
bottle than $3,000 just walking in the hospital,
I get
basically.
it. No, I get it.
So,
I'll try anything once.
wipe, if they're in bed, go ahead and wipe them down with peroxide in the areas that they have it and help them. Help them change their mindset because they've accepted that they have cancer. Okay. I know a cancer doctor whose son doesn't believe in cancer. Okay. So the son won't get cancer because it's not a part of his universe. He's not allowing it in. Whereas the cancer doctor has cancer. Okay. Because that's what he works with all the time. So he believes it. But the son doesn't believe in it at all. So he's not going to allow it into his universe. He doesn't accept it. But because it has been accepted, you need to do something to help them change their mindset. But take the peroxide, wipe it down on the areas every day that you're there with them, and let them know this is to help them.
Was it daughter and father?
Sister
and daughter.
Sister and dad.
Sister's depressed,
Okay.
as you might expect.
Sharon, all sisters depressed. Okay. Oh, they just told me, take some. All right, this is going to be weird. But put her socks that they give her at the hospital. Put them in peroxide and let them dry, and then put them on her feet. That's what they're telling me right now. Okay. It can't hurt.
Can't hurt.
And
I'm not
if
a
you let her
doctor.
know, it'll help. Get her to believe in miracles. It can help.
Oh, she's a doubter.
She's a very big doubter. Yeah, that's
Debbie Doubters, I'm hearing.
Oh, no offense, Debbie. It has nothing to do with your name. Sorry. There's a
Yeah,
Debbie
no,
in
you're right.
Just want to say, it has nothing to do
That
with your
term
name.
Debbie Doubter thing.
Yeah. Okay, I want to put this up here, and this is for everyone. Hold on a minute. Let me find it because I get things moved around so often. This book is very advantageous to anybody who needs to change their mindset. Anyone who needs to change their mindset. And
Good old affirmations.
here it is. Okay. It's very important. It's available at Amazon. It's also available at, oh my goodness, I can't remember the names. I'm getting so many names. A place in Denver and a place in Boulder. They were just sent. Oh, and also Missy's Mysteries in Scottsdale. And we haven't gotten Scott's book out to all these places, but this is very good when it comes to affirmations. And with Scott's book, he channeled this. Where is he? He channeled this book with the Gabriel project. And yes, I have another book. So,
Oh no, not another book.
yes, they're all great books. And no, I haven't finished a single one of them because
This
I get
book, you
distracted.
gave which book to her? The affirmation book? I gave
Which
this
one?
book to my sister to read.
Which one? Sharon, and are you in Arizona? Or was it conferring? Because I just put yours up and then she said,
She's in Arizona.
or you, the affirming book. She was answering your question first, I think. When you just put yes and we asked you a couple questions. No, UK. Okay.
So
So,
confused.
okay. So you're in the UK, and I should remember that. I do apologize for not. You're in the UK. So was the affirmation book, the conferring book, or Susan's book that you you gave your sister to read? That's the question we have. Which book? Because there's lots of books. I have three.
Our book lady here.
And I'm also writing a couple, but I'm not until I get the correct version of Word.
We're gonna
I don't like that's
Don's
loud.
book. She has Don's book.
Oh, already? Congratulations. Did you send him a picture? I think you did. You look familiar. So that is great. I'm glad. And please remember to do a 5-star review. This is just a reminder from Don. For me, from me, for Don. Okay. Okay. So if she's got that book, have her read it. The more she reads it, the more it's going to help her. That's what I got. And if she reads his story of how he started with these affirmations, then she can really embrace it because we're talking, it changed his life quite a bit. And it continues to do so on a daily basis because he wrote a book. Anyway. Okay.
I have Elizabeth next.
I have Debbie next.
Well, we'll go with you.
You didn't write Debbie down?
She didn't pop in over here.
Yes, she did.
Unless I was occupied.
Keep going.
Oh, there she is.
There she is. Who's okay. Yeah, she was asking people who's smoking for me. Whoever it was did take it out.
My cat's fur is all over me.
He's more of a cat person, but he still doesn't like the hair all over.
It's making me sneeze.
Okay, there. What else? Anything else? Sharon. Sharon, just take care of you, and you need to be the one putting your feet into the peroxide so that the cancer stays out of your body.
It's something about the feet and detoxing. You know that I've seen these other products that the water will turn black. And
Yeah.
you even use what's Barbarossa? Take sliced potatoes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And put those on your feet and socks over them. Let the potatoes suck out whatever they suck out of your
I
feet.
can believe it because anything you put on your foot goes through your entire
and I
body
didn't
and helps
realize it was
cleanse it.
that
Yeah.
much of a powerhouse down there. Mac Cherry is on.
Yeah. Okay, Debbie, are
And
you still here? Well, you're welcome, Sharon. Just take care of you, please.
Yeah.
I can't stress that enough. And I hope to be coming. Oh, well, no, I will be coming to Europe this next year. So hope to see you when I get there. Okay. Good morning, Miss A5 says. Back from Jamaica.
Ooh, how exciting.
Yeah.
All in one piece.
Yes. And she loves parasailing, right? That's the one.
Oh, did she try that?
Well, she did. Debbie, are you here? If Debbie's not here, then we're going to go to Mac Oh, no. Did you get Alyssa?
Alyssa, I don't have.
Did you forget Alyssa again? Just Alyssa was actually before um, Debbie, but Debbie is new, so
There
that's
is.
why.
Yep. Alyssa did pop on. Okay.
Okay.
So Alyssa would be.
Yeah.
Alyssa, are you handy and available?
Alyssa or Debbie first.
Whoever wants to pop in.
And the drum roll is on.
Or the race.
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Yes, happy Friday. Are you working tonight too? On your other job? Do you even take a Friday off? Oh, is it fast food Friday or fun food Friday? So quiet.
Yeah, I was waiting for some Mac Cherry. Okay.
Jerry, well, the other two didn't pop in, so we'll
Alyssa,
go with
Debbie,
Mac.
Mac Cherry, what's going on in your world? It's funny, when I just tuned into you, I heard happy to be alive. Are you in an up state? Are things going well for you? Happy to be alive. What's that song?
Oh, where's the name?
Thank you, thank you. She's working tonight. Mac Cherry.
Oh, where are you right now, Mac Cherry? Is it? I think it's. I think I know where it is, but could you let us know where you're at? Sorry, I'm making noise. Yes, fast food Friday, and yes, I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Will you be on Sunday, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time ish? And today I brought, I have lots of selenite with me today. If you can do it this way.
You can stick those in your bra.
Oh, I know that other one would have been heavy, but here, hold this one minute. See?
I've got some.
Oh, pick it.
That's
Oh, I
heavy.
know what I did. Yeah, they
That's
are
almost
heavy.
heavier than the.
Yeah, I'll take this back. Thanks. Okay. Anything else? I plan to be on Sunday, hopefully with Sherry Beery. Yay! Okay, I'll definitely tune in. Hopefully everybody
Be
will.
there or be square.
Okay, Matt, Jerry, what you got? What do you want to know today?
What may meet? What's another way of saying that? Can I get a reading? Sure. We're waiting on you. What are you after? Give us a direction to explore.
The first word I get was time.
I'm
It's on
saying
your side in the song.
I'm
Time is
seeing
on
a
your side.
tunnel. Am I seeing a tunnel? You know, like the tunnel downtown you drive through.
Oh, okay.
Mac Cherry. Light at the end of the tunnel. Dark before light. It's darkest. What is that saying? It's always
Darkest
dark
before the
before
dawn.
dawn.
It's also colder before the dawn.
I think that's
sunrise.
interesting. Yeah. I can hear my house creak until just before the sun, then it creaks the other way. It starts warming up. Bedroom.
Yeah, it keeps feeling like somebody's smoking. I know Angie's busy, so she's not doing it.
Angie.
Ah,
We're waiting for Mac
come on.
Cherry or Alyssa. Alyssa, are
Okay,
you?
we need to tap into Matt Cherry because then she's not answering, and she's already been read twice this
Oh,
week. So see what you got for Matt Cherry.
I keep
Oh
hearing.
no, I was sorry, Matt Cherry. You weren't read twice. I was thinking of somebody else.
Can I get a? I keep seeing the tunnel, and you keep seeing.
Time is on your side. It's the song. Time is on your side. About myself and future. Yeah, of course. That's what he says. You're in a tunnel. Do you see the light at the end of the tunnel? That's my
No,
question.
that's what I'm looking for. I just see the tunnel. She's
Did he just
in the tunnel.
enter the tunnel?
Yeah, and I'm hearing the word consumed. She's consumed, and oh, whatever it is you're consumed about, she wants to see. It's like you pick up a book to read it, but she wants to know how the ending happens.
Before she goes any further.
before she reads the book. So those people that jump to the end of the book, see how it ends,
Yeah.
which there's no, what they're telling me is there is no, first of all, there's no adventure in that. And there's no, I had a discussion about myself the other night with powers to be. And they were talking, I said, can't we just get to the punchline on this topic that we were dealing with? Tell me how this is going to go. And they likened it to trying to eat. If you have a meal in front of you, and to get where you're going, you need to do small bites. If you try to eat this whole plate of food at once, it doesn't work. You can't get it in your mouth. You can't chew it. You can't enjoy it. You can't process it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The point being, as you're going through either an issue or a learning situation or the small bites, I was tired of learning little pieces every day. I'd get a little aha every day on this particular subject. And I would say, come on, I'm tired of this. Can't we just get to it? But they were saying you learn better, harder if you get the little awarenesses. If you try to get them all at once, you're not going to digest them.
Right.
The point being that this tunnel that I see you in, and whatever solution you're looking for that you want right now, you're getting little pieces of this situation every day. Keep focused on the situation, keep asking for direction, and keep asking for awareness. And the adventure is in the awarenesses, the little ones, because you'll put the pieces together and you go, oh, wait a minute, that's great. Don't be impatient. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Not that I ever deal with that.
Okay. So the time is take your time.
And savor. Oh, they're saying savor the flavor. So
Ooh, I like that.
yeah. So if you get those little ahas, go, oh, that helps.
Enjoy 'em. Because what am I thinking of? If you ate something, say, okay, for some reason brownies are popping up. If you eat the whole brownie at once, it's not going to last very long. If you eat a bite at a time, enjoy it, and come back to it, and it's going to last all day. I'm just saying.
I have a brownie story. Oh my God.
Okay.
A roommate at the time worked at a dispensary. She got to bring home free samples, so she brought home this brownie.
Yes.
So I thought, what the heck? I didn't know it was for 4 people. I ate the whole thing.
Oh my.
It was really good. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I thought, no big deal. I was equating it with alcohol. That's my most thing that I had to correlate it with. So I chowed down this brownie for 4 people. Didn't know it. Got in my truck, went to the grocery store, and in the middle of the grocery store, this thing hit. Oh my God, did it hit? I'm standing there hanging on to the cart, wondering how the hell I was going to get home and what did I do to myself. So
Oh, that's
I got home safely, went to bed at 4 o'clock, and didn't wake up till the next morning. So beware of brownies unless you know what to know.
yes, yes.
I felt so silly.
Well, then again, even if you were to get a 4-person one and you had a bite every once in a while,
Yeah, no, I went.
I know.
It was good.
I know, but you see the difference.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
would have
Oh,
lasted
yeah, yeah.
all day, and you probably would have been fine.
Point taken. Yeah.
Okay. So no matter what it is, take your time at it. That's what the
One
time was.
second.
Okay.
Well, you got to process life in small pieces.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you don't smoke either, but I'm just that's what Angie was asking what I was saying her name, and I say, well, she's not smoking. Somebody is, and it's kind of like somebody's in the background smoking. I can feel it, and it's hard to get. And it's
Can you put any kind of? You have a way of blocking that? I don't feel like you do. Is there a way of process of like repelling that energy or that vibration? Like they talk about putting yourself
well,
in a bubble.
remember it just came in about 3-4 weeks ago, and so I'm still
Trying to
processing
deal
because
with
it doesn't
Oh,
come very often. But
interesting.
there's somebody in the background that is smoking. It could be somebody on right now that is smoking a cigarette says, "Oh, this is funny. This is hilarious." No, it isn't, people. It really isn't.
She's serious.
Yeah, I'm
It's
serious.
really
I'm
affecting.
serious.
But Mac Cherry.
And I know it isn't truly affecting me, but it's blocking the information I'm getting in for others. And that's not fair to anybody else. So please put it out. And they're saying, put it out. And if you're outside, walk away from the smoke and breathe in deeply and let it out, because this is hurting you more than it is me. It's just blocking the information for other people. That's not fair to anyone, because what I was going to tell them could help you as well. Just saying. Okay, that's better. I think they want me to also tell my truth,
Well, that would be good. Yeah, because
authenticity.
they may not be aware
Yeah, yeah.
of Mac Cherry, but I'm just sensing a lot of unorchestrated flurry of activity, not focused, not directed, not.
Yeah, but she's in a tunnel. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mac throws me off. Um, oh, work you've got time, but take steps to get out of that tunnel.
I just want to get out of the tunnel.
Um, what I'm feeling also is telling me you need to get away from the fumes. It's sort of like living in a cave, a dark place.
Yeah.
Get away from that. Get away from the energy, get away from the darkness, get away from the fumes, because this tunnel has fumes, not only from people smoking cigarettes, but also from oils and
she's not
gasoline.
claiming her space in the light, is what they're saying.
Yes. Oh, I got that too. Yeah, okay. But get out of there. Get yourself out. This is the time.
Open the curtains on the windows. You know, if it's a dark house, get as much light in from outside as you can.
Yeah, and go outside if you can too.
Living in a cave.
I know you're working, but
sometimes people feel safe in the dark, which I think is counterproductive.
Yeah.
But that's their comfort
zone. You do
zone.
nothing, you get nothing, you be nothing. I'm just saying. But take the steps forward. You've got time. Time is on your side, but don't keep yourself isolated. Okay. And coming on lives, you're still isolating yourself. You might be conversing with us, but the universe has a lot more outside of your comfort zone that they need you to explore. There's so much more to life than what you're doing right now. This is what they're telling. And we don't know you. So I'm saying you might be out and about and you might be the social butterfly, but that's not what we're getting.
Yeah, just if it's not actual darkness, it's energetic or something. Take that as a symbol.
Yes. They tell me to have you light a white candle and take 5 minutes just blank mind and staring into that candle. Make sure it's far enough away you can have music in the background, instrumental, not words, and just you kind of gaze at that candle for 5 minutes. Set your timer and relax.
Hi, Lewis.
It'll help. Hi, Lewis. Welcome in. Oh, feels so much better now. So whatever that was.
Somebody quit.
Yeah. But also telling them the fumes they need to get out of that cave had a lot of yuck in it too. Because you're not the only one in that cave. I'm just saying. There's other people in there too. Okay. All right. Who's next? Did we talk to
Elizabeth
Debbie?
and Debbie didn't.
Debbie hasn't shown.
Elizabeth,
Liz or Debbie, are you here?
I've got Alyssa and Lewis Black.
Alyssa and then Lewis in that order. Anybody here? We have a few people on. We have Somebody from Twitch. Who's on Twitch?
Twitch, I don't know much about.
Yeah, we don't have that yet.
Who's on Twitch?
I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell from here. From here.
Waiting.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, Lewis. You got time? Lewis? So nobody else is answering. I know there's people here.
Lewis, if you got something, let us have it. I've been watching some old westerns. They're horrible.
Really bad acting, right?
And in the day, we watched that stuff.
And thought that was a great
Yeah,
thing.
good show. I gotta watch Rawhide. Gotta watch Wagon Train. Gotta watch. And I watch it and I go, really? We watched this stuff?
Now, wasn't Clint Eastwood in
He was in Rawhide.
Rawhide? Yeah. Was it Rawhide?
Uh-huh.
Wagon Train, I thought.
It was Rawhide. I was
Rawhide,
surprised
okay.
too. I was just flipping through some old, and I went, wait a minute.
Oh, I remember what I'm thinking of. Gunsmoke.
That was Arness, James
Yeah.
Arness. That show ran like forever.
Yep.
No questions. Okay, Lewis's life is good. You don't need it. It's fine.
Oh, we're so no. Okay. Yeah, somebody just anyway. Okay.
A5 says, wait, I heard my name. What was the question?
I wrote that she wasn't smoking.
I don't know if we solved McCherry's situation or not. Or did we leave him hanging?
Her. Yeah.
Right on.
Okay, so Lewis, Debbie, Alyssa. Okay, what do we got?
Lewis has no question.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to tap in. Sorry, guys, I had to tap out a little bit because somebody was smoking and trying to get that out of there. Anybody else I need to tell the truth to? Oh, yes. No, I don't want any more smoke. Lewis, I hope you're not safe. Okay.
Lewis, what's going on in your world? You working today, or you just playing, or your energy seems up? That's good.
There's a wave of stuff coming in. Yes, a wave of things coming in for Lewis.
Oh, I did. Maybe I mistook his response. He said, "Sure, no question." Does that mean he's just taking what we want to give him?
Yeah, no specifics. And if he didn't
Lewis,
want to read it, he would say that.
Lewis, I see you on a bicycle, just pedaling around town. I'm hearing words taking in the sights. Are you on vacation? Are you on a day off today, or?
Getting ready to go visit Grandma at respite care. Ooh. Big hug for her. It seems like you have an uneasiness in your solar plexus.
Why should he take her a flower? See, take her one flower. Can you do
What's
that?
your favorite flower? One, just one.
Not a big bouquet, just a single, something it would mean a lot to her. And I don't know whether, I don't think a rose is it. If you know something about, does she grow flowers in her garden? Take one flower, just something simple and symbolic. It would mean a lot to her. Flowers meant something to her.
I don't know. She liked Gerbera daisies, but that's what I'm saying.
What is Pam doing?
Pam saying hi.
Is that her way of saying hi? Because she said hi to Lewis and hi to
sending them love.
So Lewis, nothing's jumping out at me, kiddo.
Yeah, I'm just uneasiness in your solar plexus, but they say trust. You're fine. Everything's fine. Go with the flow.
We could have him pull some cards to liven up the show here.
Well, at least they don't want us to sing or dance or anything.
They would
I
be
hope not.
terribly disappointed.
Oh, come on.
I
You
do.
listen to music all the time.
I listen to it. I don't regurgitate it well. Grandpa used to grow them yellow. There it is. Take her a tulip and tell her grandpa.
Ah, there it is. Maybe I love tulips, but the yellow tulip, wow. Yeah.
Tulips always frustrated me as a kid.
What?
Seemed like my grandmother had, but they wouldn't last long if you picked them.
Right. They don't last long when you pick them.
And so they were better off left in the ground.
Or they have bulbs at Costco and a few other places that
Oh,
they'll stay in a glass jar a lot
I
longer.
loved daffodils as a kid. I was not allowed, I was forbidden to go in the daffodil patch because I wanted to pick all the daffodils.
Yeah.
I had to be supervised.
Yeah. Tulips were always my favorite because I could easily draw them.
Oh,
Draw a tulip. They were always fun to draw. And color, all kinds of colors. And the pictures from Holland with all the rainbow of colors and tulip patches. But daffodils, I always like daffodils.
love daffodils. And they don't last long either. Cut them, they go. They don't even last long in the pot. They bloom and they sort of like go.
Yeah.
But there's something about them. I was always intrigued with them as a kid. And I remember petunias.
Petunias last a long time.
I still like petunias.
Do you?
It's one thing I can get to grow till it gets hot.
Mine are growing very well right now. But they also take on or filter the insects from the rest of the whatever else you're
Really?
growing. Yeah. They're sort of like marigolds, but they insects will
Gravitate
ravish them instead of uh,
the
the
food.
food. Yeah, you don't want them to ravish your food. Okay, okay. What's going on, Angie? We got to get this livened up. What's happening? So you're working 3 days, so you're not going to go out partying. Don has an anniversary. I think it's his third anniversary tomorrow, as far as his starting going live was April 27th. And that was 21, I think he said. So that's a big deal. Next week he is going to be at I haven't made my poster yet. I'll probably make that later, but we got to get more advertisement going right now. He'll be at the Place of Spiritual Wisdom on Friday, and he'll be at the Psychic Fair, the Phoenix Psychic Fair in Tempe on Sunday, the 5th. So the 3rd at, I think it's 10-ish, uh, at the Place of Spiritual Wisdom, which is 9720 West Peoria Avenue, Peoria, Arizona. And in Tempe they open at 9. He'll be there 9-ish at the Phoenix Psychic Fair Tempe, which is at the southwest corner of Priest and Broadway Roads. Okay.
Priest. Oh, Priest from Southwest corner?
Yeah, southwest corner. Is it the Doubletree?
Yeah.
Doubletree. Yeah. So
That's psychic. Whose psychic fair is that?
the Phoenix Psychic Fair.
Oh, okay.
So anybody in the Phoenix area, Phoenix Psychic Fair.
That's Saturday?
Yeah. That's Sunday. No, that's Sunday.
No.
He's got Saturday off, as far as I know. Haven't been told of any activity that day.
They used to do those things all weekend. Now they seem to be just taking them down to one day at a time.
Well, Soul Search does 2 days, but I think Phoenix Psychic Fair found out that Sundays they could have a lot more people in because a lot of the stores, metaphysical stores and all,
Or close
on
Saturday.
close on Sunday,
Sunday.
so they can make it to both their
Get your fix
biggest
on
day of
Sunday.
the week at the store and then go to
Hadn't thought about
the
that.
Psychic Fair on Sundays. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Make pets.
Okay. What is a well, why aren't we asking
Do
this?
we have an incantation for raccoons?
What are raccoon repellents?
The first thing you got to do is block the entrances with wire, however they're getting in. Pesky little. I saw a post where a guy rescued us. He found
Plant
this,
repellents for raccoons.
where he found this partially dead raccoon cub. Of course, raised it. The thing was so fat. I guess I don't know. They eat everything, but he now had this pet raccoon. When I was a kid, I knew a guy had a pet raccoon. I thought it was sort of fun. But
I just remember, um, I always remember when we went camping when I was a child, the raccoons would always get in the trash, wake us up in the middle of the
oh,
night.
really?
Dad hated that. They are gone. That's been
Ooh,
taken
had
care
babies
of.
up there. That would make it exciting.
Oh,
Yes, they are destructive. They're very inquisitive. I don't know if you can deprogram them as a pet or not. They get into everything. My brother was in an attic one time on a job, and he saw these teeth at him. It was a dead possum that died up there, but all he saw initially were the teeth, and he flew back and hit his head on something.
okay. Garlic and onions.
Really?
Those are Clinton and Dillmore both mentioned that the smell of these plants is too pungent for raccoons, and they've got 6 plants. Uh, garlic and onions. What's the first one? Hot peppers, garlic and onions, globe thistles, mint,
Mint?
rose bushes, and lavender. Those are all the ones that they say. Don't want them moving in. Yeah. So that's what they're saying is if you can plant those, I know you're going to be gone, so I don't think you want to put plants near the entrances, but
Garlic and onion repel people.
oh, I love garlic and onion.
Oh, I do too.
Oh,
I was like,
okay. Just hey, we come up with the weirdest things, but yeah, I always go to what plants repel things. It makes it easier.
aromatherapy.
Yes, definitely. And I have to plant marigolds today to get rid of my ants.
Okay, somebody out there is confused. Who is it? They don't know what to do. It just came booming in.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Where's Pam F?
It doesn't grow in Sugarland?
Oh,
Okay, because I know there's is it Blanco or Bernie? There's lavender in those areas. I know that's more hill country than where you're at, but I don't know. Mint's a weed. It grows everywhere. I like to change up my mint. I don't like to have one kind of mint. I like to have about 4 or 5. I love chocolate mint and spearmint and peppermint, and they have lime mint. That's really good if you like tequila. Anyway. So anything else we got going on? Because we might end this early if this is too hot and humid. Oh, okay. Well, I said, yeah, the hill country, I guess, is a little cooler than where you're at. It's still humid in between the different rivers up there.
uh, I keep trying to grow stuff in Arizona.
Do you know we have 7 growing
Yeah,
seasons
there's a
in Arizona?
bunch.
Yeah.
I've got a book on it. It's amazing. She goes month by month, and
Oh.
I just keep planting stuff to see if they'll live. My carrots are doing really good right now until it gets hot.
Um, something about next time you want to try lavender, keep it in the house. Just saying. That's what they're telling me. Okay.
I thought
Yeah.
plants like humidity.
To some extent,
Don't
but
things like to be warm and
cuddly. Warm and
I don't
yeah,
like humidity, but
no, I'm not a humidity fan. Yes, Brownsville is yeah, that's a desert area, but still, I have to drive through Texas in order to get there. So
come
yeah,
on, somebody's confused. Who is it? I think it's female. Sitting
female
on the edge of the
confusion.
bed. Somebody's wringing their hands over something.
They're afraid to ask. Tried in the house too, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Wrong window.
I moved a hibiscus from one point. It just died. It didn't like where I put it.
I liked where it was to begin
Well, it
with.
wasn't even doing well over there. So I thought, oh, we'll try a new spot. And it gave up. What's that thing about? You've got to be tough
Oh,
to be
okay.
my plant.
Yeah.
Pothos, those I haven't killed a pothos yet. Those I can grow.
Pothos.
Pothos, it's a house plant.
Oh, okay.
It's got this viney. Those are they seem to grow in the dark.
Yeah.
Plant. I've got the same plants. I'm afraid to move them because the ones I've got are reasonably established. My grandmother in Ohio grew violets in her house. Same violets sat in those same places for years. She'd just pinch off the dead leaves. She 4 or 5 of them every day. Water them a little bit.
Well, Scott is feeling that somebody's confused.
Yep.
I am as well. It is female. I don't know if it's you don't want to ask the question
It's
on
okay to
here.
be vulnerable.
Yes.
I'm getting that it's almost, I don't know if I want to go relationship, but it's something emotionally, a huge emotional situation just happened, or you're in the middle of it, or, oh, let me tell you this story.
Okay.
My employee, Seth, has a Toyota 4Runner he's selling. Long story short, he's had it on Facebook. A guy finally said, I want it. And I want it with enthusiasm. And that was last week. The guy said, I'll find you next week, meaning this week. He calls him yesterday and says, I can't buy the car. I'm just got served with divorce papers. Seth was mad because he pulled it off Facebook. He was mad at himself for not taking a deposit, blah, blah, blah. Later in the morning, the guy calls back. His wife pranked him, took her brother and made, or somebody male she knew, pose as a server.
Oh my.
And I'm thinking, a prank. You've just been, and you think your wife is now just leaving you? I'm going, that I can't think of anything. Don't do this.
Yeah, no pranking.
I can't think. That was the most horrible. Anyway, the guy was calling back, say, "Yeah, I want it now," because he thought he was about to be divorced. I'm going, how horrible.
Oh, Ivy. Yeah,
So
Ivy as well.
it just, I couldn't believe it. Somebody would do that. If you loved it, that was a horrible prank,
Yeah, and
especially if you think it's serious.
yeah, and I'm sorry, but this time of year when it's, and I know not everybody gets into it, but Mercury retrograde, you don't play with that because I would have just kept going. But they must have a relationship that
Something.
can handle that.
Listen,
So
well, I wouldn't have done well on that one. I would have had a few choice words of expression.
I would have.
Well, that hits you like a gut. I've been through those kind of situations. It does not feel good.
And at this moment,
So
I'd be glad to sign it and be done. But that's where I am right now.
that I understand that. I understand that. Well, if you weren't expecting it, I've heard of people thinking they're happily married and their spouse turns in and boom, waxing with this stuff.
Yeah.
That's devastating. I sort of went through that.
Yeah.
And that is not fun.
No.
Like, what the heck? You don't know which ends up. Your whole world has just fallen and crashed and burned. And anyway,
So Pam is scooting away in the car.
I get that.
Well, I don't know about you, but it's 10:10 and nobody's conversing with us other than Pam. I know Angie's busy.
Anybody
Angie's
want us
working.
to pull cards? We're desperate. We'll even resort to cards.
We were talking to
Anybody here who
did we finish enough with there was there anything else for Lewis at all?
No, Lewis.
There's waves coming in. That's all I felt.
Lewis didn't respond back. He seemed okay. He was
Yeah.
going to go see his grandmother. And that was the
Yes.
tulip.
Give him a hug. And the tulip, the yellow
Take her a
tulip, that's
flower.
right.
Something about a flower. Tell her it's from Grandpa.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, he would like a card.
Okay, pick a number between 1 and 34. And then give me a minute to figure out which card that is. Because they are
He
numbered.
doesn't always have them in order, this site. And did I grab the bag without any cards? Okay. I don't know.
So Lewis is picking a number between 1 and 34. I can just feel it.
Very strange for me not to have cards. But I have
17. Okay, 17 is for you.
Hike.
Let me find my 17 card. We weren't planning on doing this. Ooh, feelings.
Feelings.
That's your card, sir. What's her name?
Oh my goodness.
So there's somebody you're looking at with some interest, but she doesn't know you're interested. What I'm hearing are make your thoughts be known. If you want to see this, of course, notice the picture. Somebody's pregnant. I hope that's not your case. Very feminine card. Love within. Let's go with that, not pregnancy. What else do we got?
And I brought the one bag that doesn't have any cards in it.
Feelings, feelings, feelings. I'm playing with you here,
The
Lewis. Hang on a
song,
second.
the song is coming up.
Love is all around.
It's another song.
The thing I get with you is that you're, you seem up, which is good. I'm not making light of that. Um,
What were you doing what were we doing on that? I'm checking with Rose.
I'm just trying to get the feelings. But what I got that there was he's interested in someone but it's very, what would I say, early stages.
I'm getting after May 13th, a good yes to pursue whatever you want to pursue in love, but not until after the 13th of May.
I have to share this because I thought it was a great idea. There's a camera and you're looking at a girl sitting outside on a patio on a restaurant eating. And this guy walks up to her and hands her a piece of paper. He said, I'd like to give you an application. And she's looking at him like, you mean for the coffee shop? She's confused. She doesn't have, and he's standing up looking down at her at the table. It's all very amicable. He said, no, this is my application. And he unfolds it and hands it to her. This is my resume. As if he was interested in her. He said, if you find something that you could, utilize information.
I like that.
I did too. I thought it was hysterical. So Lewis, fill out an application for dating and give it to this girl.
Wow.
I thought that was so clever. It saves all the messing around. You don't have to ask them what their sign is or any of this other stuff, and they've seen you, so now they have a personal friend.
Yeah.
And so she took the application. She said, I'll consider it. He turned around, walked away. It was great.
Beautiful.
I don't know who was running the camera. That's always intrigues me. I don't know if this is helping you, Lewis, or not, but this is how desperate we are. We're looking for.
Let me see what I
See what Julie gets out of it. Oh, I'm hearing third party.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 women. Wow, that's a lot of women.
I get that you're feeling good. That's what I'm. Uh, does he want another card? Is that what 19 mean? Are you wanting another card
I-9.
or I-9?
Oh, exclamation point, upside down 9. I don't know.
Yeah, I get a lot of strength with you, and
Yeah, you're where you need to be that
you're
way.
doing good.
It's something about love.
You you got to fill out that application with us.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need no
Probably
stinking
doesn't. No, he just
application. And somebody
maybe
said something about a badge. I said, you don't need no stinking badges. Do you know where that comes from?
no.
That line.
I've heard
We
it.
don't need no stinking badges.
I've heard that I don't need no stinking, but I've never heard if it's specifically to badges. I don't know what it's
Yeah.
about.
It was all of a sudden now I can't think of it. But it was oh Blazing Saddles.
Mel
Sorry.
Blanc or Mel. I don't know.
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, Blazing Saddles.
Yeah. It was a line from Blazing Saddles. We
That
don't
movie
need
was so
no
weird.
stinking. Yes, it was. I mean, I kind of watched it a little bit the other day and it's like, really? I like that.
That's like watching old westerns.
Yes, it is. It's very close to, it's basically an old Western.
It's funny about
Anyway,
humor of a given day. Yet if you go back, Cheers and Frasier and what's the other one? Home Improvements from that era just light me up
oh,
compared to some of the stuff prior to that. But that polyamory video, polyamory. What are polyamory?
I don't know if we want to know. There.
Polyamory.
Consensual non-monogamy is the practice of having multiple intimate relationships, whether sexual or just romantic, with the full knowledge and consent of all parties
Or
involved.
polyamorous. Yes, yes, I've heard of that. I don't think I could do that.
Sorry. So I was just thinking about his life lately.
Well, maybe it's like that anyway.
I was going to say, maybe you need to do that. No,
I'm just going to get a
different.
dog.
No, you don't want a dog.
Or work. I don't need that.
You've got a cat.
My cat is just fine. Yeah, that's all I need. Polyamorous. No, I learned a lot about polyamorous in the last year and a half. Not that I was involved in it, but I heard people talking about it who had been through it. I went, really? Apparently, it's rather a lot of it out there.
Probably more now than
Not
it
in my
used to be.
world.
Well,
Yeah.
in the 60s, that was big. You know that.
What goes around comes around.
Yeah.
Come around again.
Besides, you don't just have cat. You have
Chickens.
chickens, a couple roosters or 3. How many roosters? Do you have?
Polyamorous. Well,
Why did you say-
somebody was talking about it,
Okay.
and she went to a doctor, and the subject came up, and apparently this doctor must have been gynecologist said she sees a lot of it in Scottsdale. I guess what if everybody's okay with the same game? Then there's Tinder.
Well,
That's scary.
yeah,
I wouldn't mess with that stuff. Different world than I grew up in.
definitely.
So okay, so I'm curious, Lewis. So if your guys are having you look at polyamory videos lately,
7 women. Just saying. Sorry.
what kind of guide you got?
Mainly female.
Yeah, it must be.
They are. Or at least 3 of them I know of.
Somebody was talking to me about India, and where they have multiple wives. So I heard that practice is declining because it's too expensive. Because if you buy one wife the necklace, she tells the other ones get all mad.
Which one is this?
In India,
Actually,
so it's too because now you got to buy everybody a necklace.
right. Let me see. In certain religious things that allow more than one wife,
Yeah.
they have a limit on it. And if you buy one a house, You have to buy each of
Everybody
them
a
a
house.
house.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's the same.
3 is a crowd, LOL.
Well, you got to make up for lost time, I guess.
Wow.
So 7.
You are secure. 20 years?
So you're.
You need to be giving lessons. We need to have you on the show here.
Yeah. I was going to say he needs some help.
Or you make a good
Right.
monk. Are you a monk in a past life? No relationship in 20 years. How do you do that? Do you have a cat? Do you have a dog? How do you possibly 20
Okay, let's
years?
not get
Seriously?
It doesn't mean he hasn't.
Well, no, I'm amazed.
Well,
I'm not criticizing.
okay, I would like to say that Lewis, you and Scott are opposites. Just saying.
I go 20 minutes and I'm in trouble. 20,
Yeah,
20.
the X isn't out the door before the new
Next.
one comes in. I'm just and sometimes they collide. I'm like, oh my goodness. Thank goodness I'm not involved in that. Because
That would be where the 3 is a crowd of. I have my life lessons too, Lewis, apparently. So I'd love, man, I'm in awe. That's amazing.
and he is enough.
Yeah,
He is worth it.
yeah.
And I'll translate that.
Yeah.
He loves the fact. Anyway, all of a sudden, for you, the song Jealous Again by the Black Crowes pops up. Just saying. You probably don't even know that.
No,
song.
I was just gonna say not my era, but I get the drift of the verbiage. 20 years. Holy Moses.
We've got to move on to something else because he's going to get stuck with this. Lewis, I'm going to take this down, Lewis. Let's see what else. Clear Vision, did you have a question or anything? Clearview Revolution. Did you have any questions? Sorry. We usually don't get stuck on one thing. Okay. This is basically the last night for the full moon. So somebody said something. So
He has 3 children, but no
being,
relationship.
ladies, man, I have
Okay,
3
well, then
children.
this card was very apropos.
Yes. Well, it said 7 women, so yeah. Anyway,
So who's supporting women? 3 children by all different women. Not my business, I guess.
it said this is not the channel for that. Okay. What's the guy's name that Morty? No, which is the one that Dr. Phil show or something? I don't know which one. Anyway, I was trying to get him.
Nice strikes.
Okay, I'm trying to get on QR codes here. Okay, this is the last day for this full moon, and it is a pink full moon, and all about renewal and getting rid of the old. A lot of them are. So check out this ritual on YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm going to check and make sure that it's popping up on things. Okay, it is. All right, and the next QR code I want to get to. Where is Scott's stuff? Let's get him up there. Come on, people. Whoever's on wants any reading. In the meantime, this is Scott's website. This is his Facebook page. I don't have his Instagram up yet. Let's see. His book again. And I'm going to get rid of it. I don't want to get rid of that yet. Okay. Oh, I do. Okay, well, make up your mind. No, I'm not talking to anyone in particular, just people are telling me things. All right. Again, Don's book. Susan's book. And for Miss Bonnie, I have to pull this up. This is for Miss Bonnie. For her
Thank you, Lewis.
new work.
Will do.
And I want to mention Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot, her tea time on Monday mornings between 10 and 11-ish Eastern Daylight Time. This is her LinkedIn page. So Linktree page. That you can also purchase her planner. It's a great planner. You can purchase that through Amazon, and the link will be on there. And let's see what else I got to pull up. I know. And this is for our friend Victor.
I haven't seen Victor today. What's he doing?
No, he's been working on a few things. I did talk to him yesterday. We didn't talk about him coming on today. And his friend, Amelia,
What does she do?
she is an
Artist?
author and an artist. She's written a book, and he says it's hilarious, but it's a very helpful book. It helped him get through some really heavy times.
Interesting.
Okay. And what else we got?
She looks like Mary Poppins.
She's being Snow White.
Well, that's Snow White.
That's Snow White. Yes. And that's, yeah. Snow-White. Ikich. I can't remember how he said to pronounce
she's
it.
Swedish.
Yes. She's from Sweden. Okay. And I need to, I guess, promote myself. Don't usually do that. This is my YouTube channel. And my Love Riot Warriors Facebook page. It just says Love Riot. That is my Facebook page. Okay. Oh, Karen Gibbons. How are you?
Karen, you're just in the nick of time. You're our next in line. You're
up.
You're up.
That
Slow
early?
today. Divine guidance. What can we help you see the light on? Assuming you aren't seeing the light.
Or need a light shined on something. You
I like that, yeah.
shine your ever loving light on me. Okay. That's the midnight special. Sorry.
Karen Gibbons. Thank you.
Okay. Any specific question? Any specific
Want, desire, wish?
need? Ooh, something just flashed there. I didn't see it. Okay. That's tapping in. Whoever was smoking is gone. Thank you.
That's interesting.
And no smoking. Anybody is, put it back up. Okay. I'm getting a male energy. Not real close, not inner circle, but close. Nagging. Oh, the word is nagging instigator.
I asked what they said her plate is empty.
Ooh.
What would that mean?
I'm hearing she needs to go back for a second helping.
Is it that or
New food.
she's cleaned the plate off she's got? Actually, the plate that I'm seeing in front of her has nothing on it.
Is it clean?
Yeah.
Okay. So she has a clean plate. Started new. New dawn, new day, new
Set
way.
the table for new expectations. She said right, whatever that's about.
Okay.
Looking for words for you, Karen. Looking for words. Listening for words. Oh, the plate is empty because she hasn't set the table. So there's something she hasn't set the groundwork for.
Okay.
Are you, it's almost like I'm getting the sense that you're wishing for some event, some task, something to start moving, going ahead, but you haven't set the groundwork for it to take place. So you can put the plate on the table, but if you haven't cooked the food on the stove, You got nothing to put on the plate. So you've only partially prepared the groundwork. And I'm hearing the word lackluster. You haven't really decided you want to do it, which is okay.
I'm getting a pain in your right shoulder. They would usually tell me male energy, blah, 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 but they're saying, no, it's not you. Have you been moving something, working on something, straining muscles? And the word is glitching. A lot of gardening. Me too. What I've been doing after my gardening is doing push-ups against the kitchen counter. No, I don't like to get on the floor and do push-ups on there, but I do it against the kitchen counter, and you're using your own weight like you would on the floor. But I do push-ups. I'm up to, well, the last 2 days I've only done 90, but I had been up to 150 push-ups a night, and it really is helping. It's not only that I'm doing the push-ups, but I'm stretching backwards and then I'm stretching down as well, and it helps tremendously get my legs and other muscles back to where they need to be after the gardening. Because whether you're bending over, whether you're sitting down, it doesn't matter. You get your I know more you practice, the better your muscles get, but this is a way to stretch them out at the end of the day to really calm your muscles down after all the gardening you're doing. That's what it's telling me.
Nope, Paula, we're open.
We're open for you.
You can pop a
Yeah.
question up there if you like.
So you're getting yourself well grounded, but they say that every once in a while, take your shoes off, because I know if you're a gardener and you do it the right way, because of all the toxins in the soil and stuff, you have gloves on, you have shoes on. But they want you to take off your shoes at least, if not your gloves. They want you to play in clean soil. So if you got in a new bag of soil, just play in that without gloves, play in that a little bit. I know it sounds weird, but talk to the soil, enjoy it, and before you put it around the plants. If you've planted everything and you're doing the weeding, uh, let the weed know, even if you're going to put it in the trash, let the weed know that you're moving it to a different place and that it can thrive elsewhere. But right now you need it to move, and ask it to release itself from the garden. I mean, yeah, it sounds weird, but if you talk to the plants, they grow better. Every morning I come out and my plants look so beautiful, and I let them know that. And they seem to thrive with that and want more attention. So at the end of the day, then I water them. I don't water them during the heat of the day because I'm in Arizona, and that's not a smart thing.
Supposed to water them at night, I thought.
Yes. Well,
Is the
I'll
best
put
thing.
water after the sun goes down. I'll put water around them. First, I make sure that they're moist enough at the beginning of the morning that they can handle the heat. So by the end of the day, they are pretty dry. And most of them are very young plants right now. And at the end of the day, usually right before I go to bed, is I'll spray them down. And this morning when I got up, the soil was still moist. So I don't have to do anything all day until tonight.
Good.
So it's once a day now, and it's working really well. So yeah, keep yourself limber, but I got a glitch in your right shoulder as far as while you're gardening. So be real careful with that and make sure you're um, doing what you need to keep it limber and your muscles strong. That's all the information. Did you get anything out on your garden?
No, I felt all the energy going to you. It was, what did we get?
And then Paula's after her.
Yeah,
But anything
I've
else
got
for
Paula. Karen, I know. Karen sort of all went to you.
Okay. It was like
Yeah. No, that's okay.
No,
I'm
it's
not
fine.
jealous. I don't hate you.
You do for other reasons. Just kidding. Okay. And yeah, just take care of yourself. Yeah. Yes, it is the right one. Okay. Just be easy on yourself. Oh, they're saying if you've gardened all week, then take your detox bath at the like Saturday night or something. Take a detox bath as hot water as you can handle it. They want you to soak in it for 30 minutes. They would like you to utilize Epsom salt, baking soda, Himalayan or sea salt, whichever one you can use. If you can't use Epsom salt, that's fine. And the other ingredient is apple cider vinegar, and those are a quarter cup each. Or for those of you who use metric, it's 60. Did she say 60 cc's? I think. Yeah, I think that's what she said. But it's whatever the equivalent closest to ounces is, but not ounces, but liquid measurement anyway. Okay, so utilize that 30 minutes. You can put in essential oils, but do not put more than 5 drops. You can put a drop of frankincense, a drop of I use birch and peppermint and whatever else, but no more than 5 total. You can burn your skin. And if you've been out in the sun, it's more tender. So just so you know, and this is it's not just being divinely guided, it's also out of experience. Let you know. Okay. All right. Well, have a good one. Let us know how you are next week. Thank you. And Miss Paula.
What kind of career will suit me best? I saw her petting animals. Are you interested at all in dog grooming, cat grooming, something to do with animals, a veterinarian?
Psychiatrist. I get, which is weird.
Well, you pet a lot of animals in that too.
But I mean, that popped up in my head.
Kind of career will suit me best, Paula.
Where's your passion?
Well, here's what you got a very tender heart. So you would not do well in corporate. That's a tough place to be if you're an empath. And photography has always intrigued me.
Hmm.
And doing headshots for people, I'm throwing this out because I'm in a networking group. And this young gal came in and she specializes in headshots for business cards, that kind of thing. But that, of course, would take you into weddings and it would take you into, and I was thinking about, I don't know if she's going to join the group or not, but I was thinking, then there are people I met a gal who specialized in just taking your toddler's pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That was all she did was, and I saw this neat stuff the other day on post. He was an Asian fella and it looked, I would tell you it's China, but he was a photographer. And it was fascinating, just the different moves he would have people take rather than standing there, cheese. He'd get pictures of them just lifting their leg. It made a huge difference in them. I'm fascinated by the art.
She likes to take big pictures of
I see
birds.
that, the
Now,
birds.
do you travel at all? Because there's a lot of bird sanctuaries that you can go take pictures of.
I don't know how one makes a living at taking pictures. You
Um,
become a photojournalist, is that the word?
yes, she can be that. And if it's birds, let's see. I think it's Audubon.
Or do you post pictures for? I don't.
Yes, National Audubon Society. And there are uh, magazines uh, that I don't know if they've come up. Yeah, magazines that specialize in Audubon. Okay,
Oh,
yet start to traveling. Have not yet started traveling yet. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, to start traveling. Okay. Um, You can the pictures you've taken already, you might have posted online, but they're the words calendar, coffee table book, uh, you can get them published as well. Love you both. Love you too, Karen. Thank you for coming in.
Here's what I've noticed. I was talking to a cohort about this the other day. You go on the internet, Instagram, whatever, and you post all this stuff. The hard part is converting the followers to people wanting you to pay you in a fee kind of thing. And there again, I don't know how to counsel her on that one. How do you turn pictures into it?
Well, again, these days, I know it's mainly done online, and I understand that. You would have to uh, put a watermark on your pictures and have them so that if they wanted to purchase one of your pictures, that um, they would have to contact you, and they can only download it when the payment is received by you.
But there's so much free art out there.
Right, there is, but a lot of the ones like there's a guy doing the Mustangs in Salt River.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got watermarks on his. So if you were to download it, you'd have all these huge watermarks on it. It wouldn't be the same.
Attractive.
But you can click on them and you can buy them.
Interesting.
And a lot of the photographers are doing that.
I don't know.
As a living can be hard. Yes, it can be hard. It's possible, but it can.
But there's always a side note. Do what it does to pay the bills, and you do this to feed your soul.
Yes, exactly. This could be a side, as they say these days, a side hustle. It could work for you. And when you can create calendars, you can create planners, get an idea of where they're migrating. And yeah, this could be done all part-time. You could do work on it a few hours a week.
What part of the world are you in, Paula? The reason I ask, there are a lot of local networking business groups. I'm in one, and you could go into one of those as a photographer and play with people or experiment or BNI is the group that I'm thinking of because it's around the world. It's everywhere. There's like 70 chapters here in Phoenix, and they're just local groups that get together and they meet once a week and have breakfast and exchange business with each other. And yes, BNI chapters. Oh, uh, you're in Asia. I think BNI is even in Asia. Look up BNI. What's a business networking something or other?
International, I think.
Yes. Get in some networking groups, but I don't know what the culture demands in Asia. But that's sure got a lot of birds there to take pictures of.
Business Network International.
According to BNI.com, BNI's proven business referral system, technology, and training programs are designed to help business owners and professionals work together to pass qualified referrals and explore new opportunities that drive business growth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go find BNI. Yeah, do that.
Find a chapter.
And I see it work repeatedly for new businesses here where I am. People who are trying to get a business off the ground to go. But the thing is, you got to be consistent. You got to stay in the group, do what the group requires, and go every week. Don't be lackluster about it. And then people get to know you, and then your name gets out. So that could be your side deal.
Yeah.
There's an air conditioning guy group. That's all he's ever done. He's done no other advertising than being just in this group. But he's been in it for 17 years. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
So the point being, you stay with anything long enough, it pays off. You can't just jump. It's not an instant fix. You got to stick there, and people get to know you, and on and on and on.
And again, you like birds? Try Audubon societies too. They have them internationally. Also,
and that was inspired information.
Yeah. Okay. And again, you could do things on the side as far as pictures and putting calendars together and all that. That's not something you have to do all the time. But if you making money, you're telling yourself making money as a photographer is hard. You've already said that. So find something else that you're passionate about that you can do on a daily basis, or not a daily basis, whatever the work week is for you, and then just do the pictures on the side. It sounds like you really enjoy it and it's going to work for you, but you just have to make the effort and manifest what you want, right?
So go, be happy. Take pictures of birds.
And you're not take 2 scoops of ice cream and call it
Calls in the morning.
That's what he says too. Okay, so where in Asia are you?
That's
Because for you to
intriguing.
have birds that are near you in your neighborhood,
Don't they have a lot of birds in Asia?
well, yeah, but I'm just thinking if she's in, and I'm just throwing the name out there. If it's Beijing, I would think
That's China.
yeah, but it's still a part of Asia. Just saying.
Can she talk to us? Is she allowed to talk to us if she's in Asia?
Yes, obviously.
Well, I didn't know
Uh,
because China is pretty rigid about.
different things, but on something like this. But yeah, it could be other. I was just saying Beijing is full of um, toxic fumes and pollution. So that would not Sri Lanka. She's in Sri Lanka.
Oh,
So she's in more of a rural area compared to Beijing, is what I
yeah,
was saying, because that she couldn't be
industrial.
because it's too messed up for birds. That's what I'm saying. That way.
Somebody was telling me an article I saw. They showed all these Chinese harvesting oranges, but they said they spray so violently for insecticides. There's no birds because the insects are gone, so there's no birds. And
Yeah. And this was Clear View Revolution. And yes, you could look up your life path number, and I have. But I've also looked up my human design, and the path I'm on now didn't come up until
where do you look that up?
it's well, I actually have one of the places where you can look it up. Let me pull
A
that up.
Clear View Revolution is the name of it.
No, that's the person that came in.
That's what I thought. Okay.
No, I have.
Oh, life path number.
They have a free natal chart for astrology. They also have a numerology chart, which that's the one you're looking for. It's numerology. It'll give you a life path number.
I wonder what I should be doing.
Now you ask?
Yeah,
Sorry, I had to say that.
I keep
I
wondering.
mean, I looked, but it's like it doesn't say you are supposed to be an airline pilot. It doesn't give you specific. It just says you are, you know, like this. One of the things about human design, 8 represents money and power. Should we look up my destiny number? Yep. It has your life path number, your destiny. It has a lot of numbers. Did I bring my? Oh, I did. Hold on. I will give you an idea. Somewhere in here. I have my astrology chart. Oh, numerology. Master number 22. My life path number, life destiny number is 7, but my path number is 4. Freedom and responsibility, grand scale builder, improving our world. Again, my life destiny number is 7. My soul number is 7. My personality number is 9. My maturity is number 11. It's a master 11, and the number 2 would be the wisdom far beyond years. Balance number is 5, and yeah, I'll just put it easy at that and leave it at that. I won't get into my karmic or anything else like that. Yes. Yeah, and life path 8 needs to be careful to balance work and home. And remember, it is an 8-year too right now.
Angel. Hello, Angel, whoever the heck you are.
Angelique.
Angelique. Sure, put up a question here. See what you got. The timing is perfect.
Because we're just about done. Because we got to get to Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel.
They haven't had much to work with.
What?
Oh,
They
always find something to talk about.
I was going to say they're fine. They sent the ones here, so,
Well, I had thought that way. That's true.
So we're doing what they need to do.
You are welcome, Miss Paula.
Yes, Miss Paula. And did I put that one up there?
Sure, Angelique.
Yeah.
Sure. Post your current thought, belief, or fear. Let's see what you got. Or we can tune in on you and Angelique. I'm seeing trees, forest, jungle. Angelique. She's lost in the jungle, I'm hearing. Can't see the forest for the trees, that kind of a thing. They're saying the answer is right in front of you. Oh, that would make
It's got
sense.
walls up.
Well, you can't see the forest for the tree, and the answer's right in front of you, so you can't see it.
Which tree is right in front?
I just
Is
see
it an
this
oak?
huge jungle. I mean, just everything's solid trees. And she can't see past like this trees that
She's feeling lost now.
would explain why I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Well, here's the word that I'm getting. They're saying you have nothing to worry about. Take a breath, step backwards, and oh, what you're focusing on is what you don't have, not what you do have. And you're consumed feeling that you're left out. You're not. Uh, they want you to take inventory. I'm not sure whether you're married, but I'll give you examples. If you have a good partner, if you have healthy children, if you have food on the table every night, you're among the blessed. You're not living out in the field because you have no home, that type of thing. The lost that you're referring to, you're not really as lost as you think you are. They're telling me you are confused, separated. It's a matter of taking pencil and paper, and you want to write down. What are they wanting you to write down? They want you to remember where you are from, what you've been through, and what you have gained from the experience. Here again, though, you're recognizing gifts that life has given you to this point. They want you to take those past experiences. Oh, take what you've learned and help somebody else. I don't know how that would possibly apply with you unless you're in a counseling sense.
Ain't no better than us.
Okay, so relationship is. Well, here's the next thing I want to do. Whatever you believe in for a higher power or deity, I want you to just stand out in the middle of an open field somewhere, sometime, some moment when it's quiet, and you just ask for help. And you tell something that you just express to the universe, you don't know how to handle this, please guide you. And relationship is a tricky deal. No, I've been there. What are they saying about the relationship?
Let it go. Let it go.
Well, I hate to throw this word out, but it's what I got.
That's what Rosie is telling me as well.
There's a mismatch.
Yeah. This one is coming to an end. It's not a bad thing. Take the lessons learned.
I'll never categorically. You have to decide whether it's
Yeah.
done or not. We're not going to tell you it's over, but I can just tell you there's a mismatch going on. He's distancing. I'm assuming it's a he, and the other half, but he doesn't know what he's wanting. Uh, Stay with your heart open. Keep giving what you give, and if it's what is that thing? Oh, I don't like this. I would. I totally know where you are, and I can feel it, and it's not fun place to be. You're confused. You're lost, and that would make complete sense. Um, but what they're telling me is know in your heart that it'll work out for the best, whichever way you choose to go on the thing. Doors will be opened that otherwise would remain closed. And that sounds trite and that sounds, what would I say, generic? The heck of it is, though, it's right. It's correct. And, but visualize the end result you want. That's the best you can do. It's going to go the way it's going to go, but don't give up if that's what you feel like it's. Oh, I saw a neat thing they're showing me. I've got some posts about relationships, and this gal was expressing how her husband told her one night at the dinner table that he didn't think he loved her anymore, and she said, "What?" Because she was happily married.
Yeah.
The point of her story was, she said, "Oh no, you're not doing this to me." She says, "I love you, and we're going to work this out." She just I'm willing to do whatever it takes, and I'm willing to put the effort into it, blah blah blah. And apparently things work out, but just everybody has to decide. I'll throw this out. I had a mentor who was a career psychologist, and he said one night he didn't do well in couples counseling because the first thing he would ask them is, on a scale of 1 to 100, how much interest do you have in remaining in a marriage? And if the husband said 45% and the wife said 35%, he'd give up.
Oh, wow.
But if they, were up in he wanted them just to be flat out honest right here, right now. Let's not waste any time.
Wow.
As opposed to the woman I just referenced. Wait a minute, I'm in this till death do us part kind of thing. So it's,
And letting go does not mean you're going to end the relationship. Letting go is surrendering it to the highest power or your highest power and just letting what comes to you come to you and letting go of any hurts, any negativity, any disillusion, any what I've got for you is walls. There's walls from your sacral chakra all the way up to your throat chakras.
what did I say? She loves me, but I don't know what I said. That's what part should we tell her?
Okay. So
I'm glad we helped.
you definitely need to take care of you right now. Like I said, you've got walls you've built up and they're heavy and I can't feel anything underneath them. That's how strong they are. You've put up walls. Why you've put up walls, I don't know, but they're right on along your
She's afraid of being
chakras.
hurt again.
Yeah, but um, building the strength underneath, building your unconditional love for yourself, taking care of yourself.
Self-soothing is a word I've heard lately.
Okay, but
So
you've got to build yourself up. You've got to, and I know he doesn't like hearing this. You've got to be your best friend. You've got to be your biggest supporter. And you've got to love yourself unconditionally because you are what's important. And you cannot work on your relationship until your relationship with yourself
she's
is at
put
its utmost. That's what I got.
she's put so much effort into the other half. The other half is not reciprocating.
Right.
So she's lost herself in that other person.
Yes.
Is what I think's going on.
So get back to you. This is about you right now. Okay.
Take your power back, I'm hearing.
Oh, really?
It just popped into my head.
Let me see what I got for you. Oh my goodness, if I do this right, it's not QR codes. Somewhere in here. All right. Here goes. This is for you to take a picture of. Let me get rid of the extra stuff. Hold on, one more. Oops.
Or your word
Okay.
is magic. Take your magic back.
Oh, well, I use all three of them. I call back my power, energy, and magic from all corners, people, places, and situations that have been draining, siphoning, or stealing from me, consciously or subconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, from all realms, worlds, and directions of time. I am safe, sovereign, and protected. So shall it be. Okay, I've got more. The next one, this is a more, well, no, we're going to go to Spellbreaker Prayer next. Spellbreaker Prayer. I revoke access to all entities and their strings that cause harm to me. I rebuke all energies that keep me from my blessings. May my guides remove any spells cast against me, block any ill intentions coming for me, and protect me fiercely. No spell shall prosper against me. I recall my energy. I reclaim my power. I rejuvenate my magic. None of their fear, projections, or energy can live within me. Their prayers against me fall upon deaf ears. May the divine hold and protect me. Remove all ill will that is shackled to my spirit and set me free. As I will, so mote it be. Okay. One last what I'm going to do, and this is positive thing. Remind yourself each day I am in charge of my own happiness. I will not let anything outside of myself control me. I will continue to vibrate on a high frequency and remove from those of low self. I am creating a life that's blissful on the inside, which will convert to experiences that are blissful on the outside. Okay. I hope that helps you. Let me go back and get rid of it first before I go to where I was. And that is, okay. Okay, I think she's talking to you. But I hope these help you and definitely utilize them. Even if we weren't reading you, if these resonate with you, grab a hold of them and use them on a daily basis. I use them in the morning and in the evening because you never know what happened during the day. And also, whatever's happening in your dreams, come out, cleanse it out, and clear your head for the day. Okay.
Moral of the story I'm getting is go claim what you want, and if you can't hang on to it, let it go.
Yep.
That's all you can do.
I claim it.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, it must have had that already. What was the thing for you? Oh, it's time for Gabriel.
Ah, they're here. They're here. Okay, let's see what Gabe's got for you guys. The relationships that we hear spoken of delight us in so many ways, for there is no other pathway on this planet of physical that is more enlightening to you than that interaction that you have with individuals in your life each day. Every person on the planet reacts differently to each encounter, and yet each encounter gives you the opportunity to look at life in one of many ways. You can choose to elevate, choose to be happy, choose to be disgruntled, choose to disclaim, choose to think a different thought, etc., etc. The calamity of relationships, if we may use that word, is the vital tool through which you elevate yourself from being a person of lesser awareness to more awareness if you are up for the challenge. So when this one says he watched a woman speak of her claiming her relationship, that was her choice. She chose to step up the game and put in the work. Whereas another might say, I've had enough. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. You have two options given right there as an example. It's your claim. It's your stake. It's your opportunity. It's your choice. We wish you well in your relationships of expansion and know that everyone you talk to, even the clerk at the store, is giving you a chance to be a different person. Go be happy, as this one says, and take every opportunity you can to encounter the next person on the next block. Options and blessings to you all. This is Gabe signing off until we meet again. Ta-da.
Yeah.
Go have a relationship with something.
Great.
There's so many chances out there.
Yes. And remember, each person you come in contact with makes a difference in your life.
That's who's made you who you are.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for coming in today.
We loved it.
Please remember to like, follow, share, subscribe, and all
tell
of
us
that.
how wonderful we are.
And share with your friends, because it was a very slow day, but a lot of good content. And we really appreciate you guys coming in. Just share like. Okay, so thank you again. Anything else?
I'm happy.
Are you doing anything special this weekend?
We're going to the meditation Saturday. Well, I'm going to that Gold Christ-Light healing thing.
And that is at Everything Just Rocks in Tempe,
Arizona.
And so nothing else until next week, and we'll give the up for that. A5 says, and hopefully Sherry Beery will be on 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Sunday. Ish. And then Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot will be on Monday morning with her tea time between 10 and 11 ish Eastern Daylight Time. All right.
Just stuff going on all over the place.
Yes. I don't think there's anything that I know of anybody doing this weekend. So have a great one, and we'll talk to you next week.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Bye-bye.